Good morning. Saturday morning, day 18. Excuse me. Today I'm going to try and get the pole up on top of these two posts for my deer hanging rack and get the ceiling hung inside the little bedroom addition, and then try and get everything out of that room out of the way so I can insulate and get ready to start hanging the plywood inside the main body. Today's my mother-in-law's 85th birthday party, and I'm not there to help out. So luckily, my sons are there and helping her out, my wife out, getting everything ready. But I've got a few more days here, and it'll be time to go home, and by that time I'll be ready. So we'll see what we can get done today. Man, I sure miss my table saw. It would make it so much easier and quicker. I'm definitely getting better using the skill saw and a straight edge. It's coming out pretty accurate. Not as good as the table saw, but way better than doing it freehand. My buddy came over early to help me set the post up there on top. And as you can see, I cut on the wrong side of the line for the notch, so I had to redo it. It doesn't look very good now, but it'll be okay for now until I get a new post. Ceiling is hung. Well, that's at least one thing done. Now I have to move all the stuff out of here to start insulating. So if I get that done, maybe I'll insulate tomorrow and then start hanging this ceiling for sure and part of the walls. Sure, a lot of up and down on the ladder. At the end of the day, I'm pretty beat. I went to Harbor Freight and bought two of the exact same boat hoists for hoisting a boat up on the trailer. And once I got them here and started putting them together, they're both different, of course. The first hoist was all together, the cable was all connected and ready to go, and the second one, no, I had to attach it and figure out how to get all that to work. End of day 18. Well, I did get the top put on there and all the cranks and pulleys and whatnot put on there, but when I measured the notches, I put a line for the end and I cut on the wrong side of the line for the notch. So eventually I'm gonna have to change that out, but it's still fine. It's up, it'll work. It just doesn't look as good as I'd like it to look. But I got the inside of the room cleared out. There's a doghouse, that's going away. But I got it cleared out so I can insulate tomorrow and possibly get the ceiling plywood all hung. But it worked out great. It was a good, eventful day. And now all the stuff that was in there is stacked inside here. A little bit more organized. And I'm glad I got the ceiling done. But hopefully tomorrow will be as fruitful as today. So there you go, the end of day 18. So I said good day. Good morning, day 19. It's about 43 degrees out this morning. It's supposed to be 57 degrees today with a slight chance of rain, which is kind of good. So today is going to be insulation day and possibly the ceiling. So let's get the party started. All insulated. This bay right here, I need to run some more wires through and plug a hole. And that bay right there is going to be a doorway going into the bathroom, future bathroom. So it's super windy out right now, but I'm going to try and start hanging the ceiling. Hopefully the plywood won't get ripped out of my hand. Little Harbor Freight helper. It's a little awkward, but it does the job, especially when you're by yourself. So the ceiling is all hung. So that is cool. I had to stop for 2 hours because it was pouring. And then the wind came up and dried everything off. And I was able to finish the lid. So a little bit of wiring tomorrow. Right there, a little bit. And up there for a porch light. And then I'll start hanging the walls. Well, day 19 was a really good day, productive. I got all the insulation done inside the main room of the bunkhouse and the ceiling hung, so that's cool. And I do want to do a little electrical tomorrow and possibly hang the walls. I'm also supposed to be picking up the paint so I can paint the addition so it matches and looks good. But it did rain today 2 times, and one time around 2 o'clock it rained for 2 hours pretty hard, and then after that, boom, the wind kicked up and dried everything off. But my time is becoming very limited, so I want to try and get as much done as I possibly can. But it's time to eat now, time to barbecue. So we'll talk to you soon.